Everybody, your boy DJ Streamanos. Hold on, let me turn on the light. It's getting dark up in this mug. So this is gonna be a follow up with the speakers right here that I was talking about. I wanna check out these speakers, and let me give a shout out to Ernie and Julio. Julio said, "How about the Mackie Thump? The Mackie Thump Go?" And Julio said the same thing. And I forgot all about the Mackie Thump, so I looked it up on Amazon. It's actually cheaper than this one. This one is around $450. The Mackie Thump is $350. So I'm saving myself $100. Plus, the Mackie Thump, the battery lasts longer. This one's about 6 hours. The Mackie Thump is about 10 hours. So I said, I forgot all about the Mackie Thump. But I'm not going to get these speakers. I want to. That's what I say. I want it. But I'm not going to get them. The reason why I'm not going to get them, because my gig that I was planning on using them, it was a small house gig indoors, and I didn't want to bring these big old huge speakers. So I said, you know what, let me just grab some small ones. I mean, I have the Altos, but again, I want something with battery. The Altos, I was like, somebody wants to buy those Altos for me, those small 10-inch speakers, Altos that I have. So I said, you know what, let me just grab, I was going to use them as monitors, just buy one and use it as a monitor, a floor monitor. And that's the reason why I wanted it for the floor monitor, because most of my gigs that I do, I'm always, these right here, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you're behind this equipment, that bass is smacking you in that, like, boom, too much bass, you know? And I have the sub sometimes down here, and it's smacking me with too much bass. And when I'm back here mixing, I don't really hear the lyrics. I don't hear anything. I just hear the bass. And that's the reason why I wanted a small monitor. Maybe this way I could just put a little bit more highs, and I could hear the lyrics and all that. It won't be too much bass hitting me. But that's the reason why I wanted the monitor. And now that I'm looking at the Mackies, I'm like, the Mackies look pretty good. I like the price. I like the price. I like the battery. The battery is pretty good, 10 hours, small little monitor. So, yeah, I was thinking about doing that, getting the Mackie. And I also was watching another channel where they compare 10 speakers. The Mackie Go came in third. And I forgot which one was on first place. It was a Japanese brand speaker and came in third, or first place. But I was like, I'm gonna pull the trigger. And this one here came not too bad. This one came in like in either fifth place or fourth place. This one wasn't too far away. But like I said, the price. I always look at price, and I always look at if it's gonna be a battery, I want to see how long the battery lasts. That's all I care about: the price and batteries. I really don't care about name brands. I really don't care about all the bells and whistles that they put in the speakers. I really don't care that you can hook up your tablet to it or whatever. I don't really care about all that stuff. Something simple like this one is nice and simple. You got the volume and boom, that's it. That's all I care about. Nothing fancy. So yeah, the Thump looks pretty good. The Thump Go. But I'm not gonna pull the trigger because my gig fell through. I had a gig, trying to get a gig. They sent me asked for a quote, and I sent them a quote with a video attached to it to show them what my lights look like. And she replied and said, "No, we're not gonna use the lights." And she goes, "And by the way, we would like to have no recording." And I said, "Oh, sure." I said, "Yeah, I won't record." I said, and I was explaining the reason why I record. I said, "No, I won't record." I said, "But the only time I record is to either record my lighting or record some music that I'm playing, or, you know." And she replied back, said, "I understand, but maybe you don't understand what I'm saying." She goes, "I don't want no recording." And I was like, oh my goodness, I understand what you're saying. And I replied back to her, and I got kind of upset. I said, "You know what, never mind, I don't want your business." And I told her that. I said, "I don't want your business," because she's making a big deal out of this. And I already explained to her I'm not going to record. The reason why I'm recording, and the reason why I record my videos. And I told her I have a YouTube channel, and I use it to teach other upcoming DJs, or teach them whatever, whatever, just teach them. Sometimes I just put, and she didn't care about that stuff. She was like, "But you don't care. I want my daughter to have a safe space and this and this and that, and we don't want no recording." And I was like, oh my goodness, this is a psycho lady. So I said, "Nah, I don't want your business." And then she replied back and said, and she started like apologizing and said, "I'm sorry, can we start all over? I really want to use your service," or blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay. I said, all right, let's continue. And I was asking questions, saying what kind of party. I understand now you said for your daughter. How old is your daughter? Her daughter's 21 years old. She don't want no recording for her daughter. Her daughter's 21 years old. So I said, okay. I said, for me to go ahead and book you, I said, go ahead and I'm going to send you, I need some information. I told her, I said, I need some information. Can you send me an email and your address? And I already have your phone number. I said, can you send me that so I can fill out the contract and I'll email it back to you so you could sign it. She wouldn't give me her email or her address. And I asked her 3 times, can you send me your address? I said, I cannot reserve your date because she wanted me to reserve it. I said, unless I have your address, unless you fill out the contract. So I got tired. So I sent her a blank, since I didn't have her email, right here when you have it, let me see, let me see if this computer had words. I don't know if this computer has words. I have it on my other computer. Let's see if this one has words. I never really used words on this one. Let's see. Yeah, this one has, so it was a contract that I did a while back. And up here, they have share. So what I did, I hit share, and it made like a link. So I pasted on the text message. I say, well, here's the contract, and she could actually edit it. I said, go ahead and fill out your information, because she didn't want to give me her information. The only thing I had was her phone number. So I said, go ahead and fill out your information, read my terms and condition, and sign it, and I'll sign my portion. The next day, she replied back and said, I'm sorry, I'm not going to need your services no more. Thank you. And I was like, thank you, because I didn't want to deal with the psycho, you know? She was like tripping off, telling me, I don't want to record. I said, I'm not going to record your party. I said, I don't know what you're tripping about. I said, I already explained it. I'm not going to record. I said, the only time I record is like if I see something like my lights or something that looks pretty cool or something, you know, I always record some silly intros or, you know, you guys already see my videos. I'm always doing something silly. But I really don't record much no more. And because that takes too much time to edit stuff, you know. So, yeah, I said, forget it. I'm not going to do her gig. The gig fell through. So I'm not going to get the speakers. So if I was doing her gig, I would have got those speakers. I probably would have got 2, but 2 thumb goes. But since I'm not going to do it, I might just get one. But I'm waiting for the 2 other ones to sell. Like I explained them on the previous video. Some guy made me an offer. He said, save them for me. I'll come back and get them. He called me up. I said, I'm on my way. Then he called me up and said, oh, change of plans. Something came up. And then he called me up again and said, save them for me. I still want them. And, you know, I saw like, whatever. They're here. I'm still going to use them. I said, but if you want them, take them. I'll just buy the other one. The other one, the price is not too bad. $350 for a thump. And it comes, and then the bag is $50. So you're spending like $400 for the bag and the speaker. And like I said, I want one for now. So I could just put it right here, facing me, just like blast and try to remove the bass that's hitting me from the bass. These 2 right here, they throw a lot of bass. When I'm playing, I notice that they just throw a lot of bass backwards. I don't know why it does that. But even I did a gig at the pool party, and I was facing this way, and behind me was a patio door behind me. And they actually were telling me to turn it down because all that sound was hitting backwards. And I was like, not even that loud. And I walked in front of the speaker. I said, they're not that loud. But when you go behind the speakers, you could feel them. I don't know why, but I'm about to reverse that sucker. I'm going to put this going that way and this one going that way. I'm going to just spin them and see what happens. Throw the bass down that way. No, I'm not going to do that. But anyways, yeah, this is your boy, DJ Steady Manos. And yeah, thanks for the feedback, the info, but I'm not going to get them. I do want the Mackies now. Gotta look at the price. The price is less than this one, $100 less. You know, and they're about the same size. I'm out. Peace.